Hello students. So today we will solve some NCERT exercise question. So first question is, from the rate expression for the following reaction, determine their order of reaction and the dimension of rate constant. Dimension means unit of rate constant. So the reaction is given. We have to find out the order of reaction and dimension of rate constant or unit of rate constant. So we know that order is the sum of the power of both the reactant. So here we take first example, that is 3NO and 2N2O formation. Here rate is also given, that is KNO2. So we know that order is the sum of the power of the concentration of the reacting species. Sum of power of different reacting species. So here we see that 3NO react to form N2O gas. Here rate constant is given. So from the rate constant we denote the order of reaction by seeing the power of the concentration. Here power of concentration is 2. So the order will be 2. And we have to find out the unit of rate constant. Unit or dimension of rate constant. So here rate is given in the form of as we know that rate constant is determined, unit of rate constant is determined by the putting the value of order. So here order will be second order. So we have to put the value in this. We know the formula, mole 1 minus n liter n minus 1 per second. So this is the formula as we have read in previous video. If you do not know about this concept, do see my video of chemical kinetics one shot. So here we take n as order. So we know that order is 2. So now we will put in this formula, that is mole 1 minus 2, where n is order, L 2 minus 1 per second. So we get mole minus 1 liter 1 per second, or we can write like this, mole inverse liter per second. So this is the way you have to calculate the unit of rate constant by putting the value of order in this formula. So we will get unit of rate constant, this mole inverse liter per second. So next question is, here again rate constant is given. Here rate constant is given and we know that order is equal to sum of power of the different reacting species. So here H2O2 has no power means 1 and here also 1 power is there. So total order will be 2. And you know that order will be neither in negative sign nor in fractional. It will be always in positive sign. So here order will be 2 because it contains 1 power and it contains 1 power. And again we have to look out the unit of rate constant. Mole 1 minus n liter n minus 1 per second. So now putting the value, two minus 1 per second. We get the value mole minus 1 liter 1 per second. Again it will be of as first order, that is second order mole inverse liter per second. So here also mole inverse liter per second is there. Mole inverse liter per second is there, which you can write like this, mole liter per second. So that's how you will calculate. Now next question is, so how we will calculate? Here order will be sum of power of concentration, that is 3/2, and unit of rate constant will be mole 1 minus n liter n minus 1 per second. So that will be mole 1 minus 3/2 liter 3/2 minus 1 per second. So after calculating this we get 1/2 liter 1/2 per second. So this will be the answer. Now this is the way you have to calculate. And fourth one is, Now this is for your homework. You will do it yourself so that you can practice it. Now next question is for the reaction 2A plus B, that becomes A to B. The rate KAB2 with K rate constant. This calculate the initial rate of reaction when A is equal to 0.1 mole per liter and B is equal to 0.2 mole per liter. Calculate the rate of reaction after A is reduced to 0.06 mole per liter. So how this will be calculated? As rate constant is given. So first of all we will write initial rate, that is initial rate. This is initial rate KAB2. Now the rate constant is given, that is 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 mole per liter per second, and here concentration of both initial rate will be also given, that is 0.1 and 0.2. So rate is expressed in term of concentration and rate constant, so we will multiply by both the concentration of A and B. A concentration is 0.1 and B concentration is 0.2. As A has no power and B has 2 power as given in there. So we will write in this expression 0.2 2. So after solving this all, we get 8 into 10 to the power minus 9 mole per liter per second. So this is initial rate. Now when A is reduced to 0.10 mole per liter to 0.6 mole per liter, as it is given, A is reduced to 0.10 mole per liter to 0.06 mole per liter. Here when 0.1 or 10 mole per liter reduced to 0.6 mole per liter, how many reactant left? That is, we will minus it by 0.1 minus 0.6 mole per liter, that will become 0.04 mole per liter. So 0.04 mole per liter of A has reacted. So we have to find out how many mole of B is reacted. So in reaction here 2A plus B react to form A to B as given in the reaction. So if 2 mole of A react with 1 mole of B to form 1 mole of A to B. So here 0.04 mole of A react with B to form 1 mole. So if 2A is equal to 0.04, so B will be just half as given in the reaction, as 2A is double and B is half as you seen in the reaction. So B mole will be 0.04 to 1 by 2, that is 0.02. So that's the mole concept. Here 2 moles is 0.04 and here half, we take half of mole of B because it is half of 2A. So nu B will be 0.02 mole per liter. So as we have seen that here B mole is 0.2 mole per liter. When the initial rate of reaction is there, then initial concentration is 0.2 mole per liter. So we calculate it by again subtracting it from final 0.02 mole per liter, like this. Then we got remaining nu mole of B will be 0.2 minus 0.02 mole per liter. So after subtracting it will become 0.18 mole per liter. So here you see 0.04 mole per liter of A react, that is remaining mole of A is react, and here also remaining mole of B is reacting. So our new rate will be again, that is K A B 2. So new rate will be rate constant as it is given 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 mole per liter. Now remaining mole of concentration of A is, that is 0.04 as we have calculated it from there, and remaining mole of B, that is 0.18. And here power is 2, so there. So our new rate of reaction, that will be become, after multiplying all this, that will become 3.89 into 10 to the power minus 9 mole per liter per second. 3.89 into 10 to the power minus 9 mole per liter per second. So this is how we will calculate. First we take initial mole, and from initial mole we will find out the remaining mole. As it is given that A mole is reduced to 0.06, so we calculate from this remaining mole of A, and similarly remaining mole of A, from remaining mole of A we will calculate remaining mole of B. So after calculating the mole of A and B, then we multiply by rate constant to form new rate of reaction, that is 3.89 into 10 to the power minus 9 mole per liter per second. So this will be the answer. Now our next question is, the decomposition of ammonia on platinum surface is zero order reaction. What are the rate of production of nitrogen and hydrogen if rate constant is this 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 mole per liter per second? So how to calculate? So first we will write about the rate of reaction. of this, that is 2 ammonia, nitrogen plus 3 hydrogen. Here the rate law expression will be rate is equal to minus half d ammonia by dt and remaining will be plus N2 by dt is equal to 1 by 3 hydrogen dt. Now this is the expression. Now for zero order reaction, as given, the decomposition of ammonia is on platinum surface is zero order. So for zero order expression, we will write reaction rate is equal to K that is minus half d NH3 by dt is equal to d N2 by dt equal to 1 by 3 H2 by dt. So that's rate constant is 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 mole per liter per second. So rate of production of N2 will be d N2 by dt is equal to 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 mole per liter per second. So our next step is rate of production of H2 molecule. That is d H2 by dt. Here H2 molecule has 3 mole of H2 molecule is there, so we will multiply by 3 into 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 mole per liter per second. So after multiplying, this will become 7.5 to 10 to the power minus 4 mole per liter per second. Why we multiply by 3? Because 3 mole of hydrogen is given. And this is the rate law of expression. So we will multiply by 3. So this is the answer. You have to calculate by writing the rate law of expression of various reaction. So by writing the rate law expression, you will find out the answer of the reaction. That is rate constant. As it has been asked in question that rate of production, what are the rate of production of nitrogen and hydrogen? And rate Rate law is defined as product of rate constant and multiply by concentration of reactant or product molecule. So this is answer. Now in next video we will solve some more NCERT question. Subscribe the channel to get latest update as to learn the chemistry concept. Feel free to ask if you have any doubt in comment section and practice the question that you have learned today, and like and share with your friends, and thank you for watching. Keep learning.